Congratulations, you guys. We have all lived through the tragic events of January 18th, when TikTok went dark for about 14-ish hours, I think. I truly didn't realize how much I used TikTok until it was gone. I was laying in bed opening up the app just out of habit, and even though I don't post on there frequently, I didn't realize how much I would miss the dog videos. But anyways, after our government told us that they would be getting rid of TikTok because they care so much and didn't want the scary Chinese Communist Party stealing our data, it just popped back up out of nowhere like, hey girl. Ugh, it was just so annoying and stupid, but it's for our protection, guys. Anyways, even more annoying was the trends that were going around, influencers sharing their deepest, darkest secrets or their scams, or pretty much telling their audience that they've been lying to us the entire time.
Your favorite workout influencers are on Ozempic. You know now that Acquired Style and Danielle Phelan are the same person. Lauren Wolf doesn't make her money as an influencer. She's a Nepo baby. Great-grandfather invented the harmonica. Why do you think she's always linking the exact one she's using? Audrey Peters rents all of her Birkins on Vivrel. Hallie Kate's house in the Hamptons. It's actually an influencer house, rented and paid for by Poppy. Aloe Gym isn't free for influencers. We all pay $50K a year to go there just to make videos.
And so you can imagine how awkward it was when just days later they had to come back onto TikTok and be like, just kidding. The backtracking was just insane. But honestly, I loved every second of it. Most of these creators were either just saying that they were kidding, it was just a prank, they made up stupid reasons for why they lied. Like, one girl said that she never drank the coffee that she made. She was known for drinking coffees every day. And then she backtracked and said,
well, I didn't drink the coffee. I gave it to my mom and she drank the coffee.
So the excuses were just outrageous, but honestly, it was just top tier entertainment. It truly felt like we were watching all these creators do the walk of shame. But I feel like I'm the only one who's happy about this. I'm so glad that TikTok pranked us, because otherwise we wouldn't have all of this amazing content. And it's nice to be able to weed out some of the liars on this app. So all in all, I feel like some good came out of it, because at least now we know who not to support. TikTok pretty much grounded us for a day, and a lot of creators were like,
you can't ground me, I'm running away.
And they ran over to Redno, an actual Chinese app. And what was most shocking, yet not surprising at all, was the amount of creators that built their platforms on a complete and total web of lies. So many viewers were upset because they just could not believe that their favorite creators were lying to them, or not using the products that they said they were using. They hated the powdered greens that they were promoting, or weren't wearing the Walmart clothes that they said they were wearing. And the lies go on and on. It's just like, guys, this is the internet. Most of these creators, especially the ones that are always involved in drama, are liars. Why is that surprising?
These are some influencers that have scammed their fans. So Aggie Lau unveiled a $500 course to teach people to become influencers, only delivering nothing and citing issues with Wi-Fi. True masterclass. Kayla Massa was arrested and charged with fraud after stealing money from fans after claiming they could turn a profit by allowing her to use their bank accounts, which she ended up totally cleaning out. Brittany Dawn Davis, a fitness influencer, launched a $300 monthly service that offered personalized meal plans and online coaching to her fans, only to be revealed that she gave everybody the same exact coaching plan. Belle Gibson falsely claimed that she healed a brain tumor through her diet and alternative treatments, profiting from her wellness app, only to be revealed that she was lying. Riddick Singh was busted for advertising oxygen cylinders to treat COVID patients, but he never ended up shipping them out and just kept the money after his fans bought them. And finally, here are just a few of hundreds of influencers who were accused of scamming their audience out of millions of dollars from crypto pump and dump schemes. Pretty bad, right?
So today, we're gonna watch some of the best lies, and by best, I mean worst. And also the insane backpedaling that's going on now that we all know that the app isn't going anywhere. At least for now, because there still is a chance that it will be banned. I don't actually know if we're allowed to say that word. I hear so many creators using the word bananaed, and I'm just like, are we not allowed to say banned? But anyways, whatever, I'm still gonna say it because I refuse to say bananaed. But before we get into it, don't forget to like this video, everybody. If you like videos like this, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. So I know everyone's still mourning the fact that Michaela didn't admit to using Ardell Wispies, which would have been amazing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, she used the telescopic mascara, I think, and people noticed that she was wearing falsies while promoting a mascara, saying that she wasn't wearing falsies.
Look at the length. Do you see that? I am speechless. and I'm not sure anyone's gonna ever be able to compete with this mascara.
So she could have really used that and made like an iconic moment by admitting to it, but whatever. And then Scar Girl saying that she lied about her scar because so many people have called her out because the scar looks completely fake.
Like, I've had this for 2 years, and like not once have I brought up my scar until like recently, because I never wanted to like make my account about my scar. But I can understand why people bring it up. But
You got the scar 2 years ago.
the original scar.
Why are you saying original? What happened to change the scar?
So I had an original scar. It didn't really like fade correctly, so like it didn't heal correctly. What we were trying to do to help that heal, and that caused a chemical burn, which is why I say this is a completely separate scar, because it's when you see, like, go back on my account, you see it's like way longer. That's when it was healing from the chemical
It looks
burn.
upside down too.
Like, it's just not the same scar.
Which seems, I'm not like a scar guy, but seems impossible. Like, what do you mean it's not the same scar? You got a scar and just jump places?
It's like 2 separate injuries.
What was the second one? Or are you saying that's personal too?
No, that was
No, Dave, she's saying, yeah, chemical burn. She's saying she tried to treat the first scar by putting it on, like, what, a treatment, and then it had a chemical reaction?
Yeah, so that's why it was so much longer, and I had to wait for the burn to heal to start anything else.
Anyways, she made a video saying that she was lying about it, and then at the end said, just kidding. It's like, girl, just play into the meme. These people have no sense of humor. Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention, all of these creators, when they were saying their confessions, they all used this same sound from Family Guy. I'm sure you know already, but look.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for the Godfather.
What?
Did not care for the Godfather.
But nonetheless, we still got some hilarious confessions and even better videos backpedaling and people just completely fighting for their lives. Am I the only one that just doesn't get this? Like, these people were acting like they were gonna pass away. Do they not know that there are other platforms? I mean, they must, because most of them were like, follow me on IG, on YouTube. And it's like, dude, nobody is going to follow you now that you just admitted to being a complete liar. But whatever. So there was some really stupid lies, like the Ice Cube girl who's known for making all those crazy fancy ass ice cubes. She said that she never used any of the ice. Like, girl, I don't care. And also the girl who's known for like another day, another latte. She would drink coffee every day and I think rate it or something like that. But she said she never really liked the coffee anyways, which I don't care about either.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for the Godfather.
What?
Did not care for the Godfather.
How can you?
But she also, in the same video, confessed to not doing any of the workouts that she was promoting. Or she said like half the workouts she was sharing, she wasn't even doing herself. Which, I mean, in reality, I really don't give a frick. However, when you're posting things like, I believe in you, you can do it, and you're not even doing it yourself, that's annoying. So let's start off mild, and then we'll get into some of the ones that I thought were most diabolical. So first up, we have Meredith Duxbury. Also, I'm not going to get into all of them today. I'm just sharing like a few, but these are my personal faves due to my hatred of these people, because yes, I'm a D1 hater. I thought we knew this, duh. So like I said, first up we have Meredith Duxbury, and she's known for doing like a million pumps of foundation when she does her makeup. And every time I would see these videos, I would be like, there is no way. But she would always insist that this was her real makeup routine. And what was most annoying about her was that she was constantly trying to convince people to try her makeup routine. And this was like a trend. Everybody was doing the Meredith Duxbury makeup routine. She was even trying to convince some big name makeup artist to follow this as well. And when people would do this, they would look absolutely terrible. And of course, there were the typical ass kissers doing it and being like,
Oh my god, it looks so good. It just blends out seamlessly. She's onto something.
well, surprise, surprise. Her confession was that she did wipe some of those 10 pumps off. Like, duh. And as someone who used to do makeup professionally and also went to school for special effects makeup, even though you all like to clown on me for the way I do my makeup, I can tell you that there's absolutely no way that this will look good in person. It will be so dry and cakey and crackly. I cannot even believe that people actually believed her ass. And while I wasn't surprised by her confession, I'm just like, girl, you're weird for that. Like, you're weird because you're actually good at makeup and she is so pretty. So it's just like, why did she feel the need to do this? Did she not think she was talented enough on her own? Did she feel like she needed to do this for like the shock value of it? I don't know, but it's just like, you're weird for insisting to other girls that they try this. And not only that, but it's just so wasteful. Not that I'm like the waste police or anything like that, but there was this time where she was trying to convince other girls to do it. And it's just kind of annoying when these influencers get sent so much PR and so much free shit and just see them put it to waste rather than donate it. And I'm not trying to act holier than thou, right? But it is annoying seeing them waste all of this and then tell the average person when makeup is so expensive. There's some foundations that are like $80, $40, not cheap. And for you to be telling people to waste that much makeup and that it'll look good, for what? But honestly, if you follow that routine and your makeup ended up looking like shit, then that's kind of on you. This next one personally kind of actually pisses me off because while I did know this all along, I guess I was just kind of disappointed because I thought we were at the point where we were all going to the gym now to grow our glutes rather than getting surgeries. And obviously I have nothing against surgery, but when you're getting a BBL and trying to act like a fitness guru, you're crazy for that. Because this girl on TikTok that goes by Sky Sutton had admitted before, like way before all of this, that she had gotten a BBL.
Great workout. Looks like she's getting quite strong as well, which is really good. One thing I will say is I've done a video on this girl before, Sky Sutton, and in that video, she has a clip from her old YouTube channel, which has been deleted. Her video has been deleted now, where she confesses that she had a BBL done. And then she explains that she's building muscle over that BBL so she can, I don't know, do it naturally or whatnot, which is fine. But the problem is she's now, she's not telling people now. She's posting all these videos and saying that her glutes are all from the workout. Now, I believe, I don't know what you think, but I believe if anyone ever gets any work done to their glutes or any part of their body and then tries to sell a program, which Sky Sutton sells a glute workout, you should have a disclaimer on your website, on your post saying, hey, just letting you guys know, in all honesty, I had a BBL done, but I've built muscle through the BBL. I just think you're better off just being honest. And people keep asking me over and over again, does this girl have a BBL? Well, I had a video on her. You can check it on my reels. It's from ages ago, but she had a BBL done and now she's growing muscle through the BBL. As you can see, she's very strong, not taking anything away from her workout. She's training good, effective workouts. But yes, she's had a BBL done and now she's building muscle through the BBL.
So like I said, she had been called out and actually admitted to this before. And then at some point started denying it and trying to act like it was real. And it turns out she confessed that she did get a BBL. And these are the glutes in question. And the reason why this pisses me off is because, as many of you know, I've been trying to be on my gym game for a couple years now. I mean, I've been going to the gym off and on my entire life, and I've always been very active. When I was younger, I was on the swim team. Then I was a lifeguard. I've been in gymnastics. I mean, the whole thing. But I have been going to the gym, somewhat regularly for the past year and a half now. I've skipped the past 2 months just because I do have a full-time job and I've been making more videos. So I've been focusing my time after work on editing rather than going to the gym.
I literally just finished work and it's 5:19. Try being an influencer for a day. Try it.
That being said, when I do go to the gym, these types of girls are my fitness inspo. And I follow their workout videos on TikTok. And so now that I see that they're not even following their own workout videos, or at the very least is not even how they grew their glutes to that point in the first place, it's just fake as fuck. But also, the most diabolical thing is that these types of girls, especially Sky Sutton in particular, are the ones who are trying to sell you their 12-week booty boot camp or their fitness program. Why are you scamming people? Why are you selling people programs on how to get that booty if that's not even how you got it? Just tag your surgeon and keep it pushing. Anyways, this next one is really annoying. So this TikToker's name is Baby Dumpling, and she's known on TikTok for eating a lot of food, and I mean a lot of food. It's not just $30 worth of Taco Bell. No, she'll do vlogs like a day in my life where she'll eat 100 pieces of sushi, a lobster roll, an entire pizza, a sandwich, a po' boy, ramen, ice cream, 2 other desserts, macaroons, all this shit. More than 2 bodybuilders put together. I'm sure you see where this is going, but let's just take a look at her content so you can get a taste, no pun intended, for the type of content she posts. Okay, I'll have to read this to you because she does use copyrighted music, so bear with me. Okay, this is what I eat on 420. Breakfast, 4 Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets for breakfast? Oh, gross. And she's getting it all over her neck. Dude, the way these lunch, all mine, is carne asada fries. The way these people eat is so disgusting to me. I have like a physical reaction. It is so gross. Steak and ranchero shrimp burrito. Ooh. I mean, it looks good, but just the way they eat it and like the eating sounds is so gross. Snack, bowl of fried rice, pizza, marinara square slice, vodka square slice with ranch, duh. Cake batter ice cream. And she's probably going to finish that. Yep. 8 slices of cheesy mushroom pizza. And they just eat it so just foul. That should be a felony, dude. Jamaican patty. Ugh. Okay, so you get the point. It's just disgusting. It's just so gross to me. Like, why are you eating like that? The chewing sounds, I just cannot stand. But what's even better about all of this is that Baby Dumpling was called out before, I think around like a year ago, for not eating all of her food. One of her friends actually exposed her for chewing and spitting out her food. Why? So let's check out this video that was posted 7 months ago that was actually calling her out for not eating all of her food. I'm gonna speed this shit up too.
Baby Dumpling finally spoke her truth about spitting food allegations.
Recently I was reached out to by someone very close to her, and they explained that this is all a facade.
Remember the TikTok star Baby Dumpling? Well, she's been making quite a stir lately, and not just because of her massive food orders. With over 1.7 million followers on TikTok, Tran aka Baby Dumpling has found herself at the center of a heated debate. Her videos showcasing her devouring impressive quantities of food have led some viewers to question her authenticity.
If you see videos like this, they are not real. This wow factor stuff and this clickbaity video type content that she makes isn't really appealing to me because at the end of the day, it's not real.
Some critics are convinced she isn't actually finishing all those meals, which sparked a wave of accusations about faking her content. They claim to have seen her discreetly spitting out food or manipulating the footage to make it appear as if she's eating more than she really is. They've even gone so far as to analyze her videos, calculating calorie intake and questioning how she maintains her figure.
That girl who eats 1 trillion calories a day, greasy foods, fast food, and she's slim. Probably she's lying. So do not believe everything you see on the internet.
This isn't the first time such accusations have hit the mukbang community, but with the Baby Dumpling, things seem to have reached a new level. While she insists she polishes off every last bite, the debate rages on, raising questions about the truth of online content and the ethics of food waste. Interestingly, the controversy seems to be amplified by the platform itself.
And this person told me that they'll go out to eat and she will either purge, throw up all of the food, or take one bite of it and spit it out.
Mukbang videos of people often eating large quantities of food is more popular on YouTube, where viewers seek out the content and understand the genre. Tran points out that many women post similar videos on YouTube without facing the same level of criticism. However, on TikTok, her videos can appear on anyone's feed without much context, which she believes fuels the doubt.
So no, I do not think she has one of these rare diseases, and I think she is playing it up for the camera.
Despite the accusations, Tran remains unfazed. She has always had a big appetite, sharing her love of food with friends long before she started filming. She even had a favorite all-you-can-eat sushi spot where she and her friends would regularly eat.
What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Everybody has their favorite sushi spot. Doesn't mean you're just an overeater just because you have a favorite sushi spot.
Yummy. Sea Angel Roll 128.
Apparently it was a friend who suggested she film her food adventures for TikTok, recognizing the potential for views and ultimately money. Fast forward to today, she's a full-time content creator in New York City, embracing the mukbang lifestyle. She understands the hate, especially given her relatively small size.
That's the other thing, is that she's always showing off how skinny and tiny she is. I don't know if she's like playing into some kind of fetish content or something, but she's definitely always showing her body off and how tiny she is. Like, I'm just a little girl. Okay.
But she assures her followers that the food is genuinely enjoyed. She's even found that her videos have a positive impact on some viewers who find them relaxing or relatable.
It's guys, because they're getting off on watching you eat because you're hot. It's guys. Trust me, if she wasn't hot, she wouldn't be getting nearly the amount of views she has. And it's probably a lot of these weirdos in the feederism community. There's these guys who love watching girls eat big, huge portions and all this food and just gorging themselves.
Tran admits she doesn't have a secret to her eating abilities. She chalks it up to a high metabolism or genetics, and she doesn't even prepare herself before an eating session. In fact, she doesn't film most of her large meals because she prefers to enjoy them without the camera.
You know what's crazy, Baby Dumpling? You and I are actually a lot alike. We both eat a ton of crazy cheat meals. The only difference here is I don't fake them.
Despite all this, the issue still remains. Is she just faking it all, or is she just a superhuman?
Obviously, no shit. Her confession was that she doesn't actually eat all the food.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for the Godfather.
What?
Did not care for the Godfather.
I don't eat all the food. Yeah, we know. But what's even funnier is watching her try to backpedal. Let's watch her little explanation.
Hi, my dumplings. I thought it was obvious that it was a joke. I promise I eat all the food. I literally post uncut videos.
She doesn't post uncut videos at all. Actually, the only uncut videos she posts are super duper sped up. So you can't really tell, even if she were to leave, it's just moving so fast that you can't tell if there's cuts or not. Those are the only uncut videos that she actually posts. Pretty much all of her videos are cut. And like I said, the ones that aren't are extremely sped up.
This is so awkward. It's like telling someone a joke and the joke doesn't land, or like no one thought it was a joke. Because I eat all the food, everyone's gonna think I'm retracting because the ban got lifted, but I actually plan on making a follow-up video right after. I just got like immediately drunk and went to the bars and like kind of forgot about the whole thing. And when I woke up, the ban got lifted, so I never even experienced the ban on TikTok. The TikTok ban really put things into perspective, so I'm gonna be cranking up the content.
Oh God, please don't.
On YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, OnlyFans. Kidding.
You're funny. You're so funny.
Everyone that defends my honor and defends me and believes in me and believes that I
Defends
eat all
your
the
honor?
food, I promise you I was just joking. And I love every single person that defends me, my friends, family, and my followers. I love you guys, my dumplings. I'm not gonna get into it. I'll make another video maybe about it one day, how TikTok really changed my life. Like I literally went from being homeless with nowhere to live, living out of my car in a storage unit, to being able to live in New York City and surround myself with people who truly want the best for me and who love me and who I love. Love you guys. Mwah.
It's so funny that she posted that, because even after she posted the confession, she literally posted a video saying, I exposed the truth, thinking I would never see you guys again.
Oh my God, this is kind of awkward. Not gonna lie, this is kind of awkward. That was kind of awkward, guys. If you think about it, that's a little...
Now she's trying to say she was just kidding. Okay. Of course she's trying to act like she's kidding now, because the content just isn't that interesting when you know that she's lying. It's just so funny, these influencers all confessing. If you're gonna make that kind of video, just stand on business. You already said the thing. Why are you trying to backpedal now? And there's been allegations for a long time that she's been purging. A lot of people say that she's spitting out her food when she cuts the camera. But I mean, it's just scientifically impossible. Even if you do have a fast metabolism, that really can only help you so much. It comes to calories in, calories out. There are people out there that are skinny that eat massive amounts of food, like the people who do like pie eating competitions, hot dog eating competitions. They train themselves to eat massive amounts of food. But again, they're not doing that every single day. And she does claim to eat like this every day. And she's so, let's face it, she's so tiny. So there's no way. And as somebody who used to have an ED, I don't necessarily find this triggering, but I can see how it can be harmful, because it does feed into ED culture, no pun intended, and promotes unrealistic behaviors and expectations of what is normal. People who believe these eating habits are real, and yes, this is why media literacy is so important, but they might try to replicate it and be severely disappointed or even upset with themselves when they're not able to maintain a small figure and ultimately start gaining weight. And I do think it glorifies disordered eating patterns. Overeating or even binging for entertainment normalizes and even glamorizes unhealthy eating behaviors. And aside from it being super wasteful, it does trigger vulnerable viewers who are struggling with overcoming EDs. And yes, ultimately that is up to the viewer. It's not Baby Dumpling's responsibility to not post content that is triggering for you, but we can't deny that this distorts body image expectations, because the contrast between content creators' eating habits and their physical appearance can lead to body dysmorphia. And with so many people in our country already struggling with body image issues or just body image in general, I have zero respect for people who are trying to perpetuate this rather than solve it. It also reinforces toxic relationships with food, and whether she knows it or not, I can almost guarantee that she does not have a healthy relationship with food. Because treating food as a tool for clout or entertainment rather than nourishment can definitely encourage a really unhealthy mindset around food and the things you eat. But anyways, it's honestly so awkward yet oddly fascinating to see all these influencers admitting that everything they built their platform on was a lie. But like I said, the backtracking is top tier. I'm so glad because like I said, I cannot stand phonies and liars, and at least now we can weed them all out and give opportunities to creators who are being genuine and authentic and not getting the recognition they deserve. I really hope this trend teaches us to look at content and influencers with a much more critical eye, and that we start making people famous that actually deserve it, not the money hungry, scammy, superficial types. But yeah, I can't help but wonder what they're gonna do now that TikTok isn't going away, which it still might, but I mean, I'm sure they'll be fine. But I mean, like, I honestly don't know what they expected from this. Maybe they just wanted a bunch of views for one last viral moment and their last paycheck from the app. But I mean, so many of them lost their credibility, and I don't see how their audience can ever trust them again after this. But anyways, what do you guys think about all of this? What were your favorite confessions? I know there were so many good ones that I didn't mention, and a lot of them with a lot of great lore. But are there people you once trusted that completely lost your trust now? It is so fascinating. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Thanks, guys. Take care.